You're not going to use that laptop? Why not?
No, because I'm going to read yours.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Hello.
And we hadn't done this in a while, but we've done several bourbon hunts, so we figured we better taste some of those things we bought. If you watch the bourbon hunting videos, you'll see that we had got some really good bottles here lately, so it's pretty cool. And but the first thing I'm going to try is we went to the drop in Bluefield, West Virginia, and do you know, like, they had, by the time we got up there, the only thing they had left was what? Heaven Hill, the Henry McKenna, Old Taylor,
some Buffalo Trace,
and some Buffalo Trace. That was it. That was all that was left. So I never tried Old Taylor or gotten Old Taylor, so I thought, well, now's the time. We're gonna get some Old Taylor. And you know what? For $20 for this whole big job, this is I guess 750 milliliters.
Hey, Grandma Joanne. Welcome in. How are you this
hello.
evening? Thank you for joining us.
No, it's 1.75 milliliters.
Waiting on some other folks probably to get here.
Yeah, and there's Derek. Hey, Derek.
Hey, Derek.
So, Derek, we were just talking to Derek not too long ago, and we were I was telling him I hadn't drank in a long time, and I was going to hold out till Deadwood, but I thought then I started thinking about all the bottles we got. I better open something.
Yes.
So, Derek, this gives you permission to go ahead and have a sip. Just a sip, though.
That's right. See.
So, and there's Matthew Cox.
Pre-warm up. And Scott.
So, Derek, Scott, and Matthew, good to see you guys, and Grandma Joanne.
And there's Bill.
There's Bill Coleman.
Hello, Mr. Coleman. How are you?
So,
and Dave.
And Lots Creek Dave. Thanks for everybody coming in. It's been a while, I know. So it's good to see everyone. And so this doesn't have a cork, so I'm not doing a cork pull for anybody. And so we talked to Dave on the phone the other night trying to figure out when we were going to come up and see him. So that actually smells pretty good for $20 and like 1.75. And there's Turquoise BB. BB's here, and Dave.
Hey, BB.
And there's Roger. So I got
Roger.
A lot of my Patreon members are coming in, and a lot of the YouTube members are coming in. So that's really cool.
Thank you, guys.
And Bill says, I was trying to figure out who you two are. I guess he forgot. It's a slightly heavier version of me. So we're going to try some. Well, that is light. That's pretty good. Makes a nice little glug. So that's cool. Tina, you going to try some of this?
Yeah.
So Tina's going to try some Old Taylor.
Yeah, I was going to say it smells pretty good for being in a plastic jug.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
if
that makes a difference or not.
Old Taylor, 80 proof, been around a long time. It's a lot of people's gut. But it's funny that this is an allocated bottle in Virginia. You can't get it just anywhere.
Yeah.
So there you go. And that is really light.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, pretty light. It's not the lightest I've seen, but
we're going to give it a good swirl. Good swirl.
And there is Robert Davis, Polly Walnuts.
Yeah, there's John Shink. Good evening.
Good to see you guys. And there's Miss Cindy. Hi, Miss Cindy. How are you?
Matthew says he had too much Crown Vanilla last night. I reckon.
Oh,
And there's
tell
Cindy.
Courtney hello. Too much crown.
And there's Paulie Walnuts. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Well, dang, that might be hidden gem from Mixer. You know what? That
We'll
really
find out.
for $20. Let's see how it tastes. It smells really good.
Out.
It's light on the nose. Just smells a little. I get a little sweetness on the nose though.
Smells pretty good. Smells pretty good. Hey, Ronnie C, how are you?
What in the world have we
Welcome
already?
in. Welcome, everybody.
Bill Coleman has already
Bill
started with a big $50
Thank you, Mr. Bill.
Cash-App. Bill, everybody knows Bill is the GOAT, and he proves it over and over and over again. So, Bill, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad you remembered my Cash-App, even though you didn't remember who we were. But no, seriously, thank you. It always actually humbles me that anybody would even subscribe. And and that's growing. I mean, we picked up another Patreon member this week. It's really cool. And
Oscar.
Saenz. I think it's Saenz. So it's Oscar.
Sorry if we
say hi. Yeah.
Mispronouncing that, Oscar.
He said, Matthew says he was sipping on some Jack Single Barrel.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, if I'd had that, I'd just thrown that Crown Vanilla away. So let's see for Polly.
So for everybody who just came in, we are doing this Old Taylor. Very, very cheap. But we picked it up at a Virginia ABC bourbon drop. So that's what we're trying.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay. It's I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's very, very short finish, a little sweet on the nose, but it's sweet, and then I get like the ethanol comes out, and it's only 80 proof, and then it's gone, like in the middle of the tongue.
Yeah. I was gonna say very gone pretty quick.
Yeah, it's gone.
But sweet hits you pretty good. So it's very, very, right up front.
I would definitely make it a mixer. This is not anything I'll sip with, but I imagine it probably tastes pretty good with a Diet Coke or something like that. And we're fresh out of Diet Cokes, or I would mix one up right now.
Ginger ale, even like if you like lighter drink. There's Random Gene and Steve Hickey and Ron Long. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
And Matt said you almost picked up a bottle of Single Barrel store pick, but went with the Jack. Well, that's probably a good choice. And John says it's $20. Okay, I can't determine who owns it now. Some say Buffalo Trace, and others say Beam. Let's see if this says anything.
Hi, Christy. Welcome in. How are you this evening?
It's an old-fashioned copper. You know what? That's the little bitterness. It's like this copper distillery, which a lot of companies use that. It's made in Louisville. So, it could be Old Forester.
And Random Gene he said, Old Taylor, inflation affecting you guys that much? Yep.
Yeah,
you got it. That's the budget now. But
I just wanted to try it. And believe it or not, it's allocated. It's an allocated bottle in Virginia and it's hard to find in Virginia. So hey, I wanted to try it. I have. If I have a party and I want to do some mixing, then I would pick that off the shelf.
I mean, and that again, it would be a very good mixer because of the sweetness.
Yeah, and there's Oscar right now.
Hello, Oscar. We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
And Terry Meyer. Good evening, Terry.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Oscar. I got your Glenn Karen, Oscar's our newest Patreon member. Sent him out a new one of these glasses for being a new Patreon member. So I'll send that to him right away.
And Bill said, thank you for the shirt and stickers we sent.
Yeah.
You are welcome, Mr. Bill.
There you go. Look at that. Frontiersman Adventures. That's a cool glass. Okay. So now.
Ron just picked up a Elijah Craig Toasted.
Yeah, good to see
barrel.
Terry. One of these days we'll meet. There's Ron Long. He says, just picked up an, is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Elijah Craig Toasted. I got one of those and I haven't tried it yet. I have not tried it. Sitting right behind me and I have not tried it. And I got that sometime in October, November or something.
I can't believe we haven't tried it. I mean, Elijah Craig is definitely one of our favorites.
Can't wait to drink from that glass. Well, I can't wait for you to drink from that glass. You enjoy it. It's good. So now I'm going to give y'all a choice because we've got several. Now this one we picked up. Gosh, it's been a while since we had that. And then this we picked. I've had this. Picked this up a while ago on a bourbon hunt. And 1792 single barrel. So you guys can vote for that. And or peg leg porker, which was voted the #1 bourbon in the world. So
yeah.
Which one? So we'll let y'all start voting right away. And Roger's having James E. Pepper, which I've got 1776 of that. He says series bourbon in the glass are now. Very nice, very nice. And then Random Gene, did you read what he said?
Yeah.
He said, have you ever had? Yes, I have. No, you know what? I've got a bottle and I don't think I've opened it.
I don't think we have.
I don't think we've opened it. I've heard it's pretty good. I got a free bottle of it from the M Casino this week and haven't tried it yet. I haven't either. So, guys, y'all don't need, I've got so many bottles that I have not even opened. I've got to do that. So.
We need to go live more often so we can open all of our bottles.
Okay, so we got, see how many votes we
Let's
get.
see, we got.
I think we got 1792 winning.
Yeah.
My thing is not blue. Okay.
3.
1792, 1792, and 1792, then a peg leg, then another 1792. And then a bunch. Well, no, it was 3. We're looking for the first 3.
Oh, okay.
First 3. So 1792. Nobody wants to hear about peg leg pork.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty.
So, all right. If I can open it up. I should get my...
That's a good question, Cindy. She says, is the peg leg bottle associated with the barbecue joint in Nashville? I don't know.
That's a good question.
We'll have to read more.
Tina, did you move my knives that were right here on the corner of the desk?
No, sir.
No, sir. Yeah, you better know, sir.
He always accuses me of moving his stuff.
Well, I put
I
them
got it
here, but you got it.
I got it.
Again, thank you, Bill, for that
Yes.
super Cash-App. I mean, that was so nice. I really appreciate that a lot. And so now we're going to pop this cork. And, of course, we're going to do Bill, who is a Patreon member and a YouTube member, and he just donated that big Cash-App. So we're going to, this one's going out for Bill Coleman. Thanks, Bill, for all you do. You've been a big supporter for quite
Very
some
long
time.
And there's Shakey's reviews. Welcome in.
Yeah. All right.
Good
I thought
to
you
see
said
you.
you opened this thing. You did not open it.
My goodness.
All right. I gotta
Peeled
go
it
get
and peeled it.
pocket knife.
He's bound and determined to use that knife. I thought I got it all.
No, I can't find it. I had it.
Well,
If I were you, I would talk while I'm not in there.
sorry about that, guys. He can't find his knife. I thought I had it, but I guess I didn't. Oh, these things are tough. That's why he has to get his knife out. Oh, well. I am not sure where he had to go to find that knife. He's gone. I don't even hear him anymore. Hey, Dice. Welcome in and welcome back from the big trip. And congratulations to you and Granny for that big, big win. A grand. If y'all haven't heard, Gamblin Granny, I gave her a new name. I call her Grand Granny now because she just won a grand a few days ago. Congratulations. Dice is in here and us giving them a big congrats.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I couldn't find my pocket knives, which were on the thing, but Tina's been cleaning up. I'm going to blame it on her.
Told y'all.
And we'll use this to open this. I think this will get the trick done.
He got out the big knife.
Now the goal is not to cut myself. Goodness gracious.
That's a hard bottle to get into.
I'm telling you. All right. Honestly, now it's going to be a corkful for Bill. Here we go. Ooh.
That was nice.
That was good. That was worth the wait right there.
Yep.
Worth the wait. So we're going to try this. $17.92.
And there's Orange Zen. He says,
Ooh.
First live stream and new subscriber. Really enjoy your content. What do you think about of Ben Holiday really loving their stuff?
You know what? I've heard a lot about Ben Holiday, especially from Bruzel. And so I've got to pick up a bottle. I've passed up a couple of bottles on my trips, probably last summer before I knew Bruzel said it was really good stuff. So I got to pick up a bottle. Haven't found it in Virginia yet, Virginia's always hard to find anything.
Yeah.
And Shakey's is here, and George Washington was reelected 1792. Very cool. That's cool. Yeah, it does take a woman to get it done. To get it done right. Yep. And Dice came in. Let's see. Who else have I missed? Everybody saying cheers. Bigfoot done got me but I had this knife. So he'd been in trouble. I couldn't find my Frontiersman knife. And you know what? It's in the car. Because I took it when we went somewhere. So, Tina put it in the car. That's what happened.
Y'all see? You see? This is what happens.
Give all the love you can to Granny. That was awesome. She hit that, and
I was tickled to death when I saw that. Well, hollered. Of course, we missed it live because it was so late. But the very next morning, he's come here. So we rewatched it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It was so exciting.
Oh, that smells good.
We were just dying.
Orange Jen says, first live stream and new subscriber. Really enjoy your content. What do you think of Ben Holiday? We talked about that, but I wanted to highlight. I was looking for his thing. And
there's Bud Has. How are you?
That is a heck of a knife right there. That's a nice knife. That is I picked that up. What's cool about it, it has a whistle with it, like for survival. And it also breaks glass. So this is pretty neat.
Derek.
Very cool.
Did Derek just say it was my fault?
It had to be.
Cindy, you better get him.
It was Tina's fault. She done moved my knife, Derek. Walt, stop picking on my buddy Tina. I know.
Thank you, Bill.
So, and Dice says we apologize for hey.
For your
yeah, you need to apologize, Dice, because I think I ruined his whole live stream one time because I was. We hadn't been to Fremont in a while, so 2 drinks and
We're still apologizing for that.
I know, and I don't usually cuss like that, but only when I drink old fashions.
Lots of old fashions at the Carousel Bar and walking down Fremont Street, right? It happens. You people know who've been to Fremont.
So that's cool.
And then you win $1 grand, right?
So let's try this. Sorry guys, we're gonna get to trying this 1792.
Ooh. What about the nose?
Oh, the nose is very sweet, traditional caramel vanilla, but
that smells good.
God, that is really, really, really good. 1792 single barrel. This is what we're trying right now. I picked this up a while back, and that is really good stuff. That is good. Oh, we forgot to score the Old Taylor.
Excellent.
I give the Old Taylor a 60. And that's out of generosity.
That is good.
Man, that's very caramely, very cinnamony, and kind of the one thing that's kind of strange to me is the finish is a little short. And it's let's see what the proof is.
It's like it's not hot either up front.
Mm-mm.
It's hot right in the back of the throat, but then it finishes, like you said, like pretty quickly. Like it's not lingering.
Right. You're right. And it's a 98.6 proof. So
that's what I was going to ask you.
For a single barrel, that's kind of low. But
I just think it's pretty smooth.
Very smooth. It's
sweet.
Very spicy to me. Little bitterness, and then this spiciness, like a real heavy cinnamon spice. And then the bitterness, and then it's done. So now I'll guarantee you could crush this. It's very crushable. You could go in and enjoy this all night long.
You can sit around and sip this. And I'm like, I don't get I didn't get any bitterness on my first sip, but after my second sip, after a minute, like it took a while. And now maybe just a tad bitterness, but
I'm getting
I'm not
some
mad at that.
I'm getting some bitterness on there, and it's but like I said, it's not
I think that's good.
It's not really that bad. I mean, that bad doesn't overwhelm the taste. Now, what I'm more concerned is it's got a shorter finish, like mid palate, and it's kind of like, or back of the, between the mid and back, somewhere in between there, and it's done. It's not bursting with ethanol or anything. So some people would really like this because it's not going to challenge you. It's easy to sip. You do have to overcome that little oakiness that's there, but it's not that. It's good. I mean, I'd give it like I'd give it like a 73. So not bad at all. I could see myself sitting around fire, sitting around with friends, opening this up, and people would really enjoy it because it's a good bourbon.
Definitely.
Now this Yellowstone is we mentioned the Elijah Craig Toasted, but I just picked this Toasted up. Yellowstone Special Finished Collection. It's toasted with toasted oak staves. They put those in to finish it up. And it's 100 proof, so it's, I guess it's bottled in bond. It doesn't say bottled in bond, but it is 100 proof. So I'm not sure of the years. Let's see what it says about this. It says, after more than 150 years of bourbon heritage, it is still important to keep things fresh. To do so, we have embarked on a new expedition, the Special Finishes Collection. That's kind of like, can you move that bottle out of my face there?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. And beginning with our Yellowstone bourbon mash bill, that's been perfected over generations. We experiment with various finishes. That's kind of sounds like Maker's Mark. I don't know if they're going to, I think they're going to stop doing that though.
Maker's Mark?
Yeah, with the oak staves. Didn't they say something about that? I don't know. Maybe not. I could be dreaming. So each bring a unique perspective to our more traditional bourbon profile, and much like our national parks, no two are alike. I hope you enjoy this latest venture. There's always another just around the corner. So very cool. Bottled in Kentucky by Limestone Branch Distillery.
Limestone Branch. That's one.
Lebanon, Kentucky. All right.
I gotta visit that.
Well, that's that, but I'm gonna give them a choice. Or peg leg pork.
All right.
So you got a choice.
Hurry up, peg legs.
The bourbon of the year, or Yellowstone, the TV show of the last decade, which I quit watching after a while. So whichever one you want. I can't get it. There we go. So we got
one for peg leg.
Peg leg.
Oh, 3,
peg
4.
leg.
Oh, it's all peg leg.
All peg leg?
Yep.
Okay.
Peg leg it is.
Well, I'm not seeing
I've been looking forward to this one.
Dice saying hi to Polly. Everyone hit that thumbs up. Thanks, BB. She's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
John Shank, peg leg. Matthew Cox, peg leg. Scott, peg leg. Derek, peg leg.
Dave,
Lights Creek Dave, peg leg. And Dice, bourbon of the year, peg leg. And Oscar, peg leg porker. So peg leg it is.
Unanimous.
We didn't even have a single vote for Yellowstone. I guess I'll throw that out the window. Now this one looks a little bit easier. It's got a nice little pool right here. I can do this.
Bill said if the drink is free, he will take either. Come on over, Bill.
That's right. It's always free.
You can have both.
It's always free. So, all right. So this one's going to go out. We're going to do this one to our newest member, Oscar.
Here's to Oscar.
And Oscar signed up as a associate producer. So when I put the credits up, I don't do it every video, but a lot of times I'll put the credits up and make funny stuff, or I'll just put the credits up, whatever. And Oscar's going to be an associate producer because he came in at that level under Patreon. So thank you, Oscar, for that. Peg leg porker. Let's read about that a little bit. It's Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey. And who was saying, was it BB? Cindy was saying hand selected by pitmaster Carrie Bringle. So it is kind of
very good. Cindy.
It says Carrie lost his leg to bone cancer thing. and has built the Peg Leg Porker brand to show his zest for life. Amen to that. Bless him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad we got this bottle of Peg Leg Porker Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey. It's 90 proof. So this one's going out to Oscar. Pretty decent.
Good.
Pretty daggone decent. All right.
Matthew said free bourbon. He's loading up the car.
Yeah, come on down. I
Come
give
on.
away bourbon nowadays. All right, let's see if it has a good glug. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Nice.
Now, guys, if this is the bourbon, #1 bourbon of the world, then I expect this thing ought to be scoring in the 90s, wouldn't you? But we're just gonna see.
It's got a good color, I think.
It's as light as Old Tub.
No, it isn't.
It is too.
Your eyes are bad.
So maybe a tad darker. Yeah, pretty good cork pop there. And for a nice pork chop. Yeah, good cork pop for a nice pork chop. There you go. And what does a peg leg pirate and a blackjack player have in common? What is that? One leg and one eye. I don't know. Now that smells traditionally like vanilla and caramel on the nose. Trying to see if I pick up anything else. Yeah. Matthew says, best bourbon in the world, it better be 100. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Matthew Cox, but it's not like that. You have to load up the car and bring Walt all the whiskey. That's right.
Come on. Bring it all.
They both just need one good shoot. Oh, exactly. That's true. Very true.
Good one.
Yeah. All right, you tasted it? I couldn't.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's like some barbecue sauce on there, but I ain't getting it on the nose.
It's a little sweet, but I don't think as sweet as the other two smell.
Let's see. Wow, that is really sweet. Little, God, that's really sweet.
Very sweet.
Dang, that's good.
Very smooth, like from the moment it first hits your tongue.
And a little spicy, like they put a little bit of heat on that in that stuff right on my first part of the tongue. Then it just gets really sweet. So I'll try it again, see if I get the same thing. Don't ever go by your first sip.
No, I didn't get spicy on my first sip.
I did.
But I got the sweet.
A little spicy, like some good barbecue spices. And then like baking spices, which I guess you could use in barbecue. And this some like really sweet brown sugar, caramely, very nice. And I'm getting a nice, slow, warm hug right into your chest. Man.
Sweet honey.
Oh, so it's like a honey barbecue. Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's good. That is a good sit around sipper.
That's really, yeah, that's good.
Okay, guys, this one's
trying to see if there's a little bit. I'm gonna clean my palate.
Good.
I'm gonna have to clean my palate on this.
That's good. Good idea.
So, guys, we sure do appreciate y'all coming in.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Bill, for the Cash App. My goodness, $50 Cash App. We just started, So I don't even know what to think about all that. And Derek says my spelling is bad every night. So that almost smelled like barbecue on that. That was crazy. I guess I've got barbecue on my mind now, so maybe that's why I'm smelling it.
Oh, he's going in for second.
I made us stop right here and just drink this whole bottle.
This is good. I could hang out with Peg Leg.
The piggy, hey, Bill, the piggy bank is lean. I'm telling. Now we've got some vacations planned, but I tell you, it's like each week we're like, dang, I don't know, Tina, are we gonna be able to make it? It's like, and it's tough. Like, and I'm actually making more money at where I'm working part time right now than I did last year, and it's like, it's not making much of an impact.
Just,
I mean,
things, and you guys know, like, things are just so much more. Everything, groceries and gas, and out to eat.
Charles Show.
Everything.
Thanks for coming in.
Well, hello, Charles.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Dive, for telling everybody hit that thumbs up. We appreciate you.
Yes, please do, guys. And
that's right.
Don't forget to, after you watch the stream, leave a comment for us to let us know if you enjoyed this show. And
also, guys, let me just pause real quick before I score this, which is going to be a really good score. As you know, I think the live streams are really good content. I can put the comments like this up there, and that makes it really nice. I can highlight comments. I can take them off. I can show you different things on the, like if I wanted to go to the Bigfoot website, I can go and present to you. I can share my screen, and it's pretty easy to do this. Just hit a couple buttons, and now you should be able to see all the Bigfoot sightings in Virginia should be coming up. You can see those. I'm going to scroll down. You see that, Tina? So, so that's a StreamYard makes it very easy for me to present. Now, a lot of people use it and then they just use the free version. But if you upgrade and you decide that and all I have to do is stop sharing, and as simple as that, it goes away. All right. I'm using at the highest level right now, and it really makes it different. Like the view that you see on your screen. I hope that looks pretty good. So you can go to the link in the description, click on that link or copy that link and put it in your browser. You can get 10% off. Try it. If you don't like it, you can go back down to whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Oscar, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Hope you have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.
Drop off every night for a family commitment. Yep. Thanks. Thank you so much for coming in, Oscar, and thank you for your patronage. We appreciate that. Appreciate you a lot. Appreciate all my Patreon members. And then we got several that are both, like Scott. He's a Patreon and a YouTube member. So is Bill. Yeah. So is Kia-Belle. Hadn't seen her, bless her heart. We miss her.
Yes.
And Derek and Cindy, they're the same. So that's awesome. Love all those guys. Absolutely. And this stuff, I swear now that you mentioned the honey, I'm like this honey barbecue.
I got that. That's what the sweet reminds me of.
That's what the spicy is.
Honey.
It's sweet and spicy a little bit.
I like sweet and spicy.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm sweet and you're spicy.
Guys, I'm giving this a score of 93.
Mm-hmm.
93.
Good.
That's a good score.
It is.
And it's for the bourbon of the world. It's really, really good.
Yes.
Really good. Any recent sightings in Saltville? But I think the most recent one, I was looking at that report. The most recent one was from 2022. So that was pretty recent. This guy was deer hunting and in a place he had gone for 35 years. And all of a sudden he looks up and there's this dark figure about 40 yards in front of him. And he pointed his flashlight at it because it's kind of early. And he said it went from horizontal to vertical, turned away from him and walked into a laurel thicket. Didn't make hardly any noise. And you know what? When the one thing when I saw the Bigfoot I saw in California, it was weird because I didn't hear him stepping. I didn't hear any noise. It was really quiet. That's just, I don't know. So that's what this guy was saying. So it's pretty cool. And so that whole area down through there is pretty daggone interesting.
Yeah.
And
we did a little live drive and wasn't a great screen. But
Bill has done again.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, Bill.
Bill, another.
You are the GOAT.
Another $50 Cash-App from the GOAT, Bill.
Thank you once again, Mr. Coleman. That camera.
Bill, we might be able to make a vacation now at the rate he's going. That's pretty awesome, Bill. Thank you so much. Polly says, it's that time of year where Irish whiskey takes the stage. Oh, that's a good idea. So maybe next weekend we might have to just taste Irish. I like Irish whiskey.
Yes.
And you are 100% correct. Redbreast is way better than Jameson. I think a lot of people that are introduced to Irish whiskey, they just start with Jameson, but they don't realize there's so much more than that.
Yes.
Some really good Irish whiskeys out there.
Yep.
And Bill Coleman is definitely the best for sure.
Yes, that is right, Dice.
And so that's a good idea, Polly. I think we'll do a
Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
be next weekend. That'll be 16th. So that's a good idea. So I may have to go pick up a bottle or two of something.
Go on a St. Patty's Day hunt for Irish whiskey.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So we got a
93.
3 for peg leg porker. God, that's really good. I just finished off that little.
Guys, if you can find that.
Well, guys, we've been leaving a great bottle out. Murray Hill. They done kicked Yellowstone. Hand me that Ezra. And we'll give them a vote between. Now, I have tried this because my buddy Nathan, who lives across the street and who has a tremendous collection. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so he brought this over after one of the Virginia drops. He was able to get this, and he was also able to get 18 other bottles because he drove around all over town picking bottles up that day. Nathan is something else.
He is. I mean, ooh.
He is something else. Love him. And so this is the Murray Hill Club whiskey. This is a Joseph Magnus bottle. We just picked this up. It was left over from a drop from that December.
Yes.
No, it was before December, wasn't it? It was it was before December because when Nathan did all that run,
yeah,
it was back Gosh, that was November, October. So it was left on the shelf. It was $109. It was still there in the store in, I guess they call Claypool Hill. And and it's a really cool bottle. And then I knew Dyson was going to vote for Ezra because he wanted me to try. This is an Ezra Brooks Distillers collection. It's handpicked from extraordinary barrels. So it's not a single barrel. It's just handpicked. It's like a special Distillers collection. Although, let me read this. It said, and it's from it. It is a single barrel because it just lists one barrel. It's from barrel.
That's cool.
From one barrel. Barrel number 11998. And it is 113 proof. So.
And Dice said he has that one.
So Ezra or Murray.
Dice already voted for Ezra.
We got Ezra. We got one for Ezra. Dice says he has that. Do you like it, Dice? Or should we just throw it in the trash?
He voted for it, so he must like it.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that a trick?
All right. I have that. We got two Ezras. Bill says that. He's going with Dice. He's just going along with Dice. And then we got another Roger.
Ezra
Roger's with
John.
And John. Roger and John. So there we go.
Ezra it is.
Yeah. So very, very cool. So we'll put the Murray Hill back for right now. We're going to go Ezra Brooks.
Single barrel, cask strength. I like it. Great price point too.
So we got to figure out who we're going to do this
and
cork.
Steve said Ezra too.
We got to figure out who's going to do this cork pull. We've done two so far, Bill and
Oscar.
And so we need to do another Patreon. Actually, we're going to do two of y'all at one time. Is Scott still here? Scott, give me a thumbs up or something. If he's still here. I know Roger's here. So, all right, we're going to do this pool.
He's still here.
For Scott. So we're going to do it for Scott and Roger. So we appreciate you guys.
All right.
Scott and Roger.
And then there's Bob Roselli. Hello, Bob.
Ezra Brooks.
And Dave Cavala.
Nice. Thanks for coming. Brunswick County. There you go. The Brunswick County, Virginia.
Thanks for coming in. Well, hello, Virginia neighbor, because we are doing Virginia bourbon hunt.
And Bob has been on the page before, or I saw him last time.
Yes, I think so.
We will
drink one for you. We just did the peg leg porker. If you saw that, or if you didn't, if you missed it, go back.
John says the 7-year Ezra barrel is really good.
Okay.
I think I have that.
I'm
I think.
Looking forward to this.
Here we go. We're going to do, did I? I thought I already missed.
You did take no. Yeah, you did take some off, but there's a tab. You got it. There you go.
I'm going to have to get my daggone knife out on again. Look at that knife. That's one heck of a knife right there. We're going to have to open this thing. Just had to use it a little bit, get it going. Because I can't find my Frontiersman knife that Matthew and Courtney gave me.
Bob said
but it's out in the car because I took it on the trip.
Bob said he's investigating the Madeline Soto case here in Florida.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
I think I've heard that case, but I'll have to refresh. I'll have to look that up. Cool.
Yeah, he said looks like Marshall grad shaved today.
Yeah.
He did.
Thanks for noticing. And So here we
I
go.
said, give it a minute to breathe.
The Ezra Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it. Ooh,
Nice.
that was
pop.
very good pop.
Roger
and Scott. Thank you guys. Thanks for being
Yeah.
Patreon members. Love that Patreon membership really helps a lot. I mean, it really does. So,
Yep.
But anyway, we're gonna
It's a
try.
blessing.
Now, I'll be honest with you. My first try of Ezra Brooks, I did not like it, not in the least. But this smells
Was that
good.
regular?
No, it
batch,
was
or-
that. I can't remember which one it was. And Go Herd. Ooh, said she was killed by her stepdad, mom's boyfriend. Yeah, I think I have heard this story or something.
Mm.
Yeah, let's drink one to her.
Yep.
In her
Absolutely.
memory, and hope they. I just, that's one thing I can't handle is when kids get hurt.
Nope.
Can't handle it. I'm gonna take a little bit of water.
Clean your palate. Everybody clean your palate.
Oh, Ezra is Lux Row. Okay. Very cool. I like Lux Row. Tina, you got your glass?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't been pouring Tina's glass. That's bad husband. Ezra Brooks, 113% alcohol. 113 proof. 113 proof. Ooh,
All right.
smells good.
Oh. All right. Now that's a different.
That's a little darker, a little more amber. Hadn't seen anything that's been too dark. That looks dark when I turn it like that, but
It's probably the darkest one tonight that we've tried.
man, that smells good.
It does. All right.
Trying to get this
Flavor. Scent.
Gosh, it's like fresh rolls, buttery rolls or something, maybe. I don't know.
It smells good.
It does.
Tasting. I mean the.
Well, to me, it's if I look that, I'll mess myself. It's more yeah, I can't even explain it. I don't know why I'm getting like such a fog about it, but I'm just gonna try it and see. Oh wow. That is like a fresh, warm cinnamon bun with some sugar on top, almost like a buttery sugar and
butter.
cinnamon. That's because I put that in your brain when I said the butter. But it was like a yeast roll, but it's like a buttery cinnamon bun. Gosh, that's really good stuff.
Kind of like a little bit of a toffee hard candy. Too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like the cinnamon bun that gets just dipped lightly in maybe some caramel. Something like that.
Gosh, this is good.
Wow. There is some heat there, but
cheers, Dice. Good pick.
It's not going. It's not like
Bob
burning me.
Is it the 7 year? It is, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's 7. I don't know how many years. I don't think they said.
This is a single barrel.
It's a Distiller's collection. So Okay, it was filled. The barrel was filled in September the 26th, 2018. So they probably took it out sometime in 23. So that would be what, 5 years maybe?
How much was it?
How much was it?
Dice asked, was it around 49?
Might have been. Let's look at. I got it at Virginia ABC store, right?
Yeah. So usually you get the
Manufacturer suggested retail price.
They're in Bardstown. So they used to use Heaven Hill. It's speculated. Oh. Gotcha. Yes, like a score bar.
$45.
He got it. Like, that's the toffiness that I'm getting.
What was it?
He said like a score bar. Does anybody know what that is? Do
Yeah,
they still make score?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Because
it's got toffee, yeah, a little crunchy toffee.
And it's got the crunch in it, which is like the cookie part.
Yeah.
Which could be kind of like the bready part.
So this is $45.
Yeah.
Good luck finding it for that.
Yeah.
But I do like that.
It is good.
Mm-hmm.
Good pick, guys.
That is way better than the first Ezra Brooks that I tried. Whatever that bottle was, I just was not a fan of it.
Now this will go
and I went for a while. I did not even want to buy anything else from Ezra Brooks because I just thought that was so bad.
But now this will go on the medium to top shelf.
Yeah, that's right. So I would give this like an 82. That's really good. Good. I for 113 proof, it does not drink like that at all. So you'd have to be very careful.
What'd you give it?
82, or would I say 83?
I think you said 82.
So that is very, very good.
Yes. Yum, yum.
So Bob says he's old like y'all. Can we see the front of the bottle? Yeah, we showed it. Here you go. That's the bottle. $45. And it is very nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Which one? Where did you get that one again?
We picked that up. And I think at the same time we picked up Murray Hill or something, didn't we? Well, I forget where we got it. Oh, I know. That was actually a North Carolina pick. So I went down. It's a store pick for North Carolina. So that's what makes it a little bit different. I went down to North Carolina at the Brunswick, and somebody said Brunswick on here was who was that was from Brunswick? No, this might have been John from Brunswick. Hang on, let me see if he's on here. We got Bob.
No, Bob, we do not live in Bluefield. Close to Bluefield, not too far away. And Bob is from Huntington.
Nice. Really?
Hence the Marshall.
So, Bob, do you remember seeing the Rains Food Equipment? That was our company. This is Dave Cavallo, Brunswick County, Virginia pick. Okay, so but no, this is a Brunswick, North Carolina pick. So I don't even know there was a Brunswick. So that was Dave that said Brunswick County, Virginia. So that must be on the coast as well as the other Brunswick. So that's cool, Bob. He's from Huntington. Go Herd.
we snuck a North Carolina.
Yeah, we did.
Pick into the Virginia.
It's okay.
Pick.
That's all right. We can represent everything. According to the Virginia ABC store site, the only two in the state right now are at the store in Independence. There you go. So, and where in the heck is Independence?
Yeah,
that's near Galax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's down it's not too far from us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little ways down, but
very cool. Yeah, Independence is near Galax, Hillsville. Yeah, so you'll go if you're going down 77 towards North Carolina, Hillsville's turn left, Galax turn right, and you go through Galax, and then you'll eventually hit Independence.
John says, I have no idea.
Both my parents graduated from Marshall, 1969. But my dad graduated from Marshall in 1955, I think. And Dave says his in-laws are in Broadnax, Virginia, Brunswick County. Very cool. Broadnax, Virginia. Man, I need to explore. I'm very unfamiliar with that area. Need to get over there and absolutely go herd. So, all right. So we've been going an hour. Not sure how much longer we'll go, but we've got a few more. We definitely want to open the Murray Hill. He says, if you need a deal, my uncle runs Ross Line Jewelry. Okay.
Okay. In Huntington. Okay.
Once cool. Tina and I reached 50 years, I don't know if I'll live that long, but we're getting close to 25.
Mm-hmm.
May the 1st is
That's
our
right.
25th anniversary. And we'll be meeting Derek and Cindy.
Yeah.
Not going to tell you where.
Over our anniversary, yep.
But we're going to be seeing them, so that'll be nice.
Oh, and, thanks, John. We spring forward tonight.
Oh, that's not good because we lose an hour of sleep.
Jumping ahead.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, we're going to try Murray Hill because you guys didn't vote for it. I'm voting for it. And guess what? I'm going to win. So, the Murray Hill Club. Yep. 25 years. Can y'all believe Tina has put up with me for 25 years? She probably can't believe it herself. So, how many times you wanted to kick me to the curb, honey?
Never did.
No, that's sweet. She's just saying that because she's live.
That blade.
Well, next time you'll ask me where my knives are.
Yeah, you need to prepare better.
All right, this cork pull is going to go out to our good friends.
Bill said I had a lot of class.
You know, this person
Thanks,
that I'm going to
Bill.
do this cork pull, that become very good friends. And for, you sometimes wonder why God puts people in your lives. But it's like we talk a lot, and I think he's filled the void of me losing Bruce, my brother Bruce. He reminds me of Bruce in a way. And I'm very thankful for them. For Derek and Cindy, and because I can, we just talk about all kinds of stuff. But so Derek and Cindy, I hope you're still watching. Mm-hmm. Thanks for filling that void for me for Bruce. And I've told Tina before. I said, "Gosh, he reminds me of Bruce a lot." My brother. Yeah, rest in peace, Bruce. And so I miss him.
We miss him.
So this cork pull is going to go out to Derek and Cindy. He still pays $50 a month to my Patreon, which it's hard to believe that he does that. I mean, you got people like that, and then you got Bill Coleman too, who's donating $100 Cash Apps tonight. And so, you know what? That makes me want to keep doing what I'm doing, is the great generosity that you all have, and it helps us travel.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, I second what you say. I mean, it truly means a whole lot, and we are very humbled by it.
Yeah, that's the word.
And appreciate it.
Yeah, it's like you just feel like, wow. It's like, man, I don't. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve it, right. But it makes you feel so good.
Other YouTubers, like, I mean, Dice can speak to that they know what we mean. I mean, as far as like how humbling it is, and appreciative that you are because of, you know, the work that you put into it. So it pays off. Thank you.
So. And now you guys have been passing up this Murray Hill Club. Look at this cool bottle. This is a cool bottle. Look at that thing. That is nice. If I can get it. There we go. It's got the lion on there. Like, is that arrowheads? This is like one of my favorite bottles. Because I'm partly a lion, and then I'm partly Native American. I'm sure I got lion somewhere down in my ancestry too. So, Derek and Cindy, this cork poll is for you.
Ooh,
that's kind of weak.
It was a little.
That's a little weak. That's a little weak. Let's try it again.
Derek, you gotta do better than that.
You hear some knocking? Serious.
I don't know. I'm not gonna go see.
The second pool was better. That was a little better.
You go see.
No, knocking not like somebody in our kitchen. This house is haunted. Let me tell you that right now. So we won't go into that right now. Oh my gosh. Here, listen to this.
Oh, that was a glug back. It's that long neck. I need another glass. Do you have a clean one?
Oh, can't drink out of that one.
No.
That's Jimmy Russell. She's trying to drink out Jimmy Russell glass.
He just handed it to me. Y'all saw that.
She stood.
You all saw that.
No, you told me to get it.
You saw
I won't focus.
There's Logic Whiskey.
Guys, Jimmy Russell signed that thing.
Welcome in, Logic Whiskey. Sorry, I just about missed you. And Logic Whiskey says, I liked Murray over the triple one.
The triple.
All right. Well, here we go.
We're going to try this. I don't see Whiskey Logic on my thing.
Logic Whiskey.
I don't see Logic. Oh, there. I liked Murray over the triple one. Okay. Cool.
Good.
Decent. I think there are many of us that appreciate the work you put into this channel. Keep it up. John, I appreciate that. Because I do work hard. And you know who I learned that from? Alan. From Las Vegas and beyond. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking forward to the day he starts making videos again. He is amazing. I'll tell you who else is amazing. He's not here right now. Is Joe from Straight Out of Vegas. If you guys have a chance, go watch his video on Eric the Red. Awesome. From Joe from Straight Out of Vegas. What an amazing video. It's just awesome. So, did we pour some? I did for me, but not for you.
Bob, we tied the knot in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yes, we did.
In a little log chapel 25 years ago.
So Derek and Cindy didn't even hear all them nice things we said about them because they was gone to sleep.
Are y'all sleeping? Like, really? It's like 2 hours earlier. Yeah, Cindy did.
Joe is a super guy. We've got to meet him, had dinner with him a couple occasions, and he's just a great guy. I mean,
Guys said they met Eric the Red. That's cool.
oh, cool.
Nice.
Very cool. And then early on, it was me and Joe and Alan and Ted from Sleepless in Las Vegas. We did a couple videos together. Those things are hilarious to say. If you want to see something funny and laugh, go to the Hackberry General Store video and watch them worrying about this bee, Joe.
It's hilarious. Y'all will get a kick out of it.
Yeah, and then you can watch mine first, and then you can go back. You can watch theirs. They did it too. Yeah. Mine's far superior, obviously. Okay. But
Cindy said, "We are here. We love you guys."
So I'm glad they're there. So anyway, so let's smell this.
Good thinking, Derek.
That is just
good thinking. Oh, I got the wrong glass. What the hell am I doing?
God, that is good. That smells like. Let me get this.
Way different from the Ezra.
Yeah, this smells like cloves. Like, I'm learning what cloves are. Like when I first started, I'm like, what the hell's cloves? Like, what does it smell like? But I do know now, and this is what it smells like. Do you get that?
I'm not sure.
It's a very good bacon spice. And the thing about this is a blend. So they have blended who knows how many bottles or barrels to get this. And you're right. And I've tried it, and it is like candy in a glass. Man, it smells so sweet and like some bacon spices on there.
Bourbon has been a sweet, sweet smell.
Oh, I'm gonna rinse my palate before I taste this.
Good idea.
Polly said, Joe rocks. He knows his beer. Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah. He does.
Bob's saying that Bob, he's giving away everything. Tell me what to think when
leather. There you go.
I can smell the leather on the nose, actually. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Maybe that's why I'm getting the cloves.
Maybe.
Something. I don't know. But let's try it. Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Now that has a little tobacco-y flavor there.
Exactly.
Yeah. You got the sweet, you got a little tad of spices, and then it hits you with that tobacco flavor in the end. And so this it's almost like the Joseph Magnus cigar blend, I would imagine. But you definitely could smoke a cigar with this. So if you're a cigar smoker, maybe even a cigarette smoker, you would enjoy this.
That is really, really good.
Wow. But Bill, we haven't met. I feel like I know you, but we haven't met. There's Kia-Belle.
Welcome in, sweetheart.
There's
How are you?
Sweetest girl in the world.
Oh, we miss you, girl.
Yeah, we miss her a lot. Thanks for coming in. I don't see her very often anymore, and we miss Kia-Belle.
Yeah.
Guys. Wow. This stuff is really good.
It is. I just like sniffing and sipping it.
Yeah, nice. We're sniffing and sipping. I mean, you would enjoy sniffing and sipping this.
You would. You would.
Wow. The proof is, did I say the proof?
I don't remember. That's Oh my goodness, that's good. Nathan's missing out. Does it have it?
Somewhere.
Looking for the proof, guys. Looking for the proof.
103 proof.
Oh, Kia-Belle, I miss you too a lot. We do.
In 1892, Joseph Magnus began producing remarkable spirits with the flagship Murray Hill Club, whiskey being reputed as perhaps his finest work. Today, this marriage of carefully collected blend of whiskeys pays fitting tribute to that brand's pre-prohibition heritage. So that is bottle 68, batch number 83. It is so good.
What's your score?
It is so good.
He's in love.
103 proof, Bob. Guys, I don't know. I got this in Virginia for 109. I would imagine you're gonna be lucky to get it for that anywhere. If you can get it for 109, and I don't like paying 109 for bottles.
No.
But I would pay 109. If this empties, I'll buy another one. This is a 95 score.
Yeah.
It's just outstanding. And it really, I think one of the videos I'm going to do is I'm going to take my top 4 bourbons and blind taste them and see what comes out, number one. Of course, it won't be fair because some have been sitting on the shelves for longer than others, but hey, it'll be fun. It'll be fun just to do that.
Bob says it's 130 in Florida.
Whoo!
Yeah.
130. That's not too bad, but Bob says 90 for me. And I haven't tried Joseph Magnus. I've just heard that it's really, really good. I've been trying to find a bottle. And so I've heard that's really good with cigar. Obviously, it's the cigar blend. But
I can imagine. I can imagine. If it's anywhere,
I'm trying to think. I think I might have tried it on just a pour somewhere, but I can't say for 100%.
Cindy, that's called Murray Hill.
Murray Hill Club, really good.
Murray Hill Club, a Joseph Magnus blend.
Wow, and that is just so, man, that is great. I don't know what we got left. I'm just gonna have another sip of this daggone Murray Hill because, and then we're gonna end this thing probably.
Oh my goodness, these were some good bottles tonight.
Listen to the glug glug.
It's the long neck
and the way it's cut like that. So
ribbed.
Here's the bottle again. Murray Hill Club.
129 there. So that's about $20 more. So not terrible, but
yeah.
And then Florida, 130. So
I wouldn't go above 130 just because I wouldn't. But
it's still, I would do. It's worth it.
Nancy Fraley. Yep, Nancy Fraley.
Very, very.
Wow.
Very good.
Yeah, that's like
the Ezra Brooks was good. Everything we tried was really nice.
That is nice. Like really good. How does it compare to Redwood Empire? Oh, I would say now Nathan brought over this Redwood Empire that was what was the name of that, Tina? It was,
I do not remember.
I'll have to look it up. Let me see.
I do not remember what that was.
It's better than the Lost Monarch, and I love Lost Monarch, but it's better than that.
It was really good though. I remember trying it. I was like, like that. It was kind of like my favorite.
I'm pulling up Redwood Empire.
Kia-Belle said, "Are you ending it now? She needs story time."
I'll have to think of some stories. Okay, the one that keeps going away that Nathan had was, it wasn't Rocky Top, Pipe Cream, Yellow Dream. It was something else. It must have been
I think it was that.
Rocky Top. It might have been
I think it was
Rocket Top. Yeah.
Rocket Top.
It must have been. Yeah, it must have been. I'm not 100% sure, but the one that he had, and I'm gonna share my screen with you.
We'll have to confirm that with Nathan, but I think that's what it was. Rocket Top. It was good. Very good.
So if you see this on your screen, and I have this one, the Pipe Dream. I've got Emerald Giant. I've got Lost Monarch, which I love. I don't have any of these. These are like cast strength. I do have Grizzly Beast, but I don't have the Rocket Top. And I think that's the one that, and it scored a 97 points. So no wonder.
Wow.
That stuff is really good.
Yeah.
That must be the one. So you can see the bottles are here. I love the artwork on these Redwood Empire. Team, can you get one out with that? Let's see. I'll just get one. I just love that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
It's like John Muir. So cool. That's John Muir who does the what does he say? Mountains are calling and I must go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. So anyway.
Murray Hill is $95 for over by Bill.
Ooh.
And Steve has a brisket in the smoker, so he said, "Keep going. I need the company." He's smoking. I tell you, Steve smokes some brisket and
nature photo
barbecue and tenderloin all the time. He's always using his smoker.
So we do have trips planned. Obviously, we got a couple of trips to Gatlinburg planned, and we'll do videos and we'll do bourbon hunts. Then we got a trip planned we're going to go to Colorado, go to like, what's the name? Central City, and Blackhawk's right there, but we're going to mostly focus on Central City. And then we're going to head up to Deadwood, and we're going to meet Derek and Cindy up there. They, because they have a place not too far from Deadwood, maybe 6-7 hours. So we're going to meet them up there, and it's going to be cool. We want to go to the beach because we love the beach, but we don't know if we have the money or the time. We're going to see. And then I've got some adventures that I hadn't really told Tina that I want to do. Is like I'm just going to do some Forerunner going, staying in my Forerunner, camping out a little bit, and just see what I can get into.
Kia-Belle says she needs to take a trip to Virginia. She's going to Steve's house.
Yeah. So Bill, that's a good deal. And Bill doesn't drink whiskey, but if he's got a friend, buy it for him. Kia-Belle, you definitely need to take a trip to Virginia. Come on up.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
we'd like to make it back to Vegas too, but it might be towards
2025.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna make it this year. I mean, if we do, it'll be October.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But we'll see.
See.
Yeah, we'll see.
We just kind of have to play it by ear. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Gosh, I could drink that Murray Hill all night long. It is so good.
All night long. That's a song, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
said,
trying to think
Granny
of
Fest 24? Question mark.
I'll tell you one of the oldest Bigfoot
Dr.
stories.
Hamilton.
There's Dr. Hamilton. Hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you.
How are you?
Bill shouldn't drink at his age.
Here we go.
Oh no. If that was Tom, it would be on.
Definitely.
Haven't been to Gatlinburg in a couple of years. Wanted to go this weekend and stay in the Eggo house. Oh wow. I don't know if I could go 2 years without going to Gatlinburg.
I know.
But we're fortunate that we got to eat dinner with Kia-Belle at the breakfast at the farmhouse, Five Oaks Farm Kitchen.
Yeah.
Five Oaks Farm Kitchen. Man, that was so good. That was so good. So
it was very, very good.
We could try, but I'm gonna tell them one of the oldest. Do y'all want to hear the Bigfoot story? Or you want me to open up Yellowstone? Five Oaks. So good. Five Oaks Farm Kitchen. Yep.
It was good. And the company made it even better.
He hadn't even tried his new Bacardi Black
They said
yet.
both. Kia-Belle said both.
Both.
Lots of
John Shank, Bigfoot. Okay. All right. That's good. So we'll probably open the Yellowstone, but now, everybody knows Daniel Boone, but a lot of people don't really know a lot about Daniel Boone. And see how I start telling Bigfoot story and Tina she leaves. She's bored.
I'm out of water.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. And Steve says do both while. So Daniel Boone was actually a very humble guy, and he wasn't real thrilled about telling stories in big groups of people. He wasn't like Davy Crockett. Davy Crockett would, he was a congressman, so he loved being in front of the crowd and work in the crowd and telling stories and all that kind of stuff. But Daniel Boone wasn't really like that. So Daniel Boone, he was living in Kentucky. Obviously, he built Boonesboro up there. One of the people, somebody that saved his life, was one of my favorite frontiersmen ever, was Simon Kenton. And so Simon Kenton saved Daniel Boone's life. That's another story. But Daniel Boone had gone with one of his sons, and they went up hunting up towards like Wilder, Kentucky, which is right across the river from Ohio. So it's along the Ohio. I think that's the Ohio River still that goes through there. And so they'd gone camping. They were hunting up there, and they set up their camp and everything. And Daniel Boone had walked, not very far from camp. I can't remember what exactly he was doing. When he got back to camp, this about 9 or 10 foot tall giant Bigfoot had his son. Now think about this. Now Daniel Boone's not going to lie. He tells his story. So this big, he just called him like this wild man, this hairy wild man, just picked his son up. And Daniel Boone came running. His son was screaming, so he comes running back. And the Bigfoot, holding on to his son, slammed him on the ground, his son. And Daniel Boone was like, he got his musket out and he raised it up and he slammed his son on the ground again. The Bigfoot did. And Daniel Boone said, I had to shoot him at that point, and he shot the Bigfoot, and the Bigfoot fell over, and his son, and he actually fell on top of his son. Daniel Boone told the story that he wasn't sure his son would be alive, being slammed down twice and having this beast collapse on top of him. Well, he got him off. His son lived, and he told that story. That's one of the big first accounts. Now, the Native Americans had told stories about these forest giants for years and years. But for Daniel Boone, one of the first frontiersmen to actually go out that way, he encountered that Bigfoot, and he actually killed one. So he came back and was telling some people the story, and this is how humble he was, and how like he didn't like being in front of people. So he was telling the story, and some guy stood up and he's like, "Oh, that ain't true." And so Daniel said, "All right, he's not going to tell the story." He said, "I'm not going to tell the story." So he wouldn't tell the story, but he later wrote it down. And that's funny because even today, people that say they've had these encounters, people will say, "Oh, that ain't true." I mean, it might be people that they've known their whole life and know that they're honest people, and they know that, you think about it, why would they be lying about this? Most people wouldn't lie. I mean, yes, unfortunately, there's hoaxers, but I think that's a really cool story about Daniel Boone. So there's your Bigfoot story tonight.
There you go. And on that note, what are we trying? Yellowstone?
I think we're going to try Yellowstone.
I need a clean glass.
PJ in here? There's PJ.
I'm going to rinse some out. Do you want me to rinse
and
a couple
PJ, I've got one that's clean, I think. PJ is actually going to be coming to visit us tomorrow. So PJ Slots and Entertainment will be in the house. I think he just wants to check out my studio. So and I'm gonna give him about 10 bottles to take home because I'm trying to unload. So so anyway,
hi, PJ.
Good to see PJ, and be better to see him tomorrow. So we're gonna try this Yellowstone. Tomorrow. I have tried Yellowstone before, not a huge fan. Kind of like I wasn't Ezra books, so we'll see if this is any different.
Bill said Granny is sleeping on all that money in the mattress.
That's true.
Oh, bless her. She's dreaming away. That is such great news. So happy for you.
He says he's about to get on the interstate. Were you coming tonight? I thought you meant 12 noon, not 12 tonight.
We will not.
We'll be asleep, but now we'll let you come in and sleep on the couch because that's all we got. This is the very small house. This studio is actually in the only other bedroom that we have, but it ain't a bedroom. It's just got whiskey and Tina's stuff.
Oh Lord.
And she says, the way that my hair is looking right now, Bigfoot might mistake me for one of his family.
Kia-Belle.
You're hilarious.
So
You're hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
She's funny.
He is. Oh my gosh. Y'all crack me
up. So, Bill, that's a great question. I have, I bought materials that I'm going to put on the walls, but I keep going back and forth when I do it. I want to do it out there on the new studio, like the enclosed porch or the storage building, and I can't decide. I mean, like the porch is kind of like a sunroom,
and we kind of want to keep it that way.
Yeah, and if I cover up those walls, like I'd have to cover up the windows. And I don't know if I want to do that. So I'm kind of like, and then to work on a storage bank, I've got to get some good weather to get out there.
Yeah.
So
it's a huge space.
The weather here has been really good for 2 days and then really rainy for 5. So it's just sucked.
So stay tuned for that.
Well, there's Ronnie C. Ronnie, have you been lurking back there?
He was here earlier. He's been here.
Well, Ronnie, I apologize. Tina didn't tell me. So, Tina, what in the world has gone? Dr. Hamilton is in the house.
Oh, Dr. Hamilton, thank you very
much. Dr. Hamilton, look at this. Another Cash-App.
Thank you very, very much.
I can't get it focused. Get up there. Look at that. Guys, so that was... We sure appreciate you.
Yes, thank you very much.
So between Bill's and Dr. Hamilton, we call
Dr.
him.
Hamilton. Mm-hmm.
We sure do appreciate you guys. And I don't feel worthy, but that means a lot.
Dean's fault.
So Dice, does that mean you're sleeping on the couch? Oh, PJ says, no, I'm driving home from my casino party. Okay. Be careful. Yep, he's hoping to be here about noon. Let me get caught up. Dr. Hamilton's a great guy. I need to meet him. There's so many people I'd like to meet. And Bill said, Walt, do you want me to wire up your new studio? Yes. Yes. Get on out here.
We will need electricity.
Yeah, if I do it in the storage building, I would have to get it wired up. All right, so this one is all right. So who have we done? Well, Kia-Belle's here now.
Yeah.
We've done Derek and Cindy. Was somebody here? We've done Randall. We did Scott and Randall.
Roger.
Scott and Roger Randall. Mm-hmm. And we did.
So we need
Bill.
To do Kia-Belle. Kia's here.
Kia-Belle. Are we missing somebody though?
Michael Ford.
Michael Ford, he hadn't showed up. We love Michael Ford. Look, Kia-Belle.
Oh, you didn't
have
to do that, Miss Kia.
Look at her.
Thank you. You're a sweetheart.
She has been like a big, I think she was one of the first members we had.
Yep.
On YouTube and one of the first Patreon members we had. And she's one of our biggest heart. And so glad she came in tonight.
One of our bestest friends.
Is Jerry in here?
Did I miss Jerry?
Oh, she's saying Jared. Yeah, Jared.
Jared.
Yeah, Jared the Canadian. I was waiting to see if he was going to come in.
Yeah, I think he had a gathering tonight. We talked to him.
So we're going to do this to Kia-Belle, who we know's here. And we're probably not going to open up another bottle. But Kia-Belle, we love you. And here's this from Yellowstone. She probably watches that show, doesn't she?
Probably.
But this is the national park. This ain't no cowboys.
Oh. Do it again.
That was lame, like Kevin Costner. Oh, that was better. That was better.
See, he showed you.
I don't even know if I got a dat going.
Amy, what's up, girl? How are you? Amy, we have some bad news. Well,
we've left the booth. Tell them about it, honey.
We decided, oh my goodness, we went back and forth all week. this week. Well, for a while, but really this week. We had been doing that flea market booth up in Bluefield for a year. And we finally decided it was time to call it quits. And so we did. We moved out yesterday, and we may go back again, maybe set up for a day or maybe do it in the future. But it was just time for us. We needed our time
to rest. And plus, Amy wasn't coming by and flashing us like she used to.
She's
so
gonna
she
kill
just
you.
She would come by periodically, but she quit doing that. So
oh my God. She is something else.
But
we did miss her.
Yeah, this is the toasted Yellowstone with oak staves and 100 proof. That's right, 100 proof.
Oh, wait.
It's Kia-Belle and Dr. Hamilton and Bill. Thank y'all. And thanks everyone that's a Patreon or a YouTube member. We really appreciate that. And didn't we say somebody was a new member tonight? We had a new YouTube member.
Oscar?
No, another YouTube member said he just joined, I think.
Subscriber.
Just subscribed. It was
subscriber, but I don't think a member, but I can't remember.
I mean, that was nice.
Yes, it was. Ron Long, maybe? I
will look.
Okay. Did you sniff this yet?
Anything good? Oh, yeah, I did sniff it out of the bottle.
Okay. So I'm getting like a marshmallow.
Marshmallow?
Yes.
Like s'mores.
Marshmallow, toasty. Maybe a little hint of chocolate, but.
Yeah, thanks. Also, thank everyone that.
Kind of fruity, too.
That has come in tonight. First time is to the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's right, Bill.
He says, what were we selling at the market? Just most that's a flea market. So we were just there were some old dishes. I've got comic books I was selling.
Yeah.
Some
knickknacks,
toys. Yeah, just stuff.
Clothing. Like I mean, it was just everything. Kind of a hodgepodge everything.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Bill. See, Bill, he's on top of things.
Yes, he is.
Just a subscriber, not a new member. All right. Very good. See, that's why Bill Coleman is the GOAT, because he knows what's up. And
he does.
Bill, he says, why is it that a GOAT is so much better looking than that? No.
You're so silly, Bill.
Well, I mean, there are some nice looking goats, Bill. I mean, but, you know.
Oh, Lord.
To me, this smells a little musky. Like ash, like, you know, like if you take a log off the wood that's been sitting there on the campfire and it's like smoky.
Like a roasted marshmallow.
No, like a roasted piece of wood. That's what this is like. So let's see if it tastes.
Oh, I'm getting roasted marshmallows.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Short finish. I get bitterness right up the front though. Like, I guess that's the oak staves. I'm not a big staves fan.
I'm definitely getting the oaky.
Right on the very first, and then it really sweetens up.
Roasty, toasty marshmallows on the sniff, and then a lot of oak on the taste. Dice has a crap ton of comic books he needs to sell.
I've been selling them. I sold quite a few.
That was actually like
The best
the
thing.
best
we sold.
seller in
Yeah.
our booth. I mean, we had,
Yeah.
and those guys are going to be disappointed that he's gone, but we had several regular customers that would come in very often and look at the comic books and buy stuff.
Yeah.
Because he'd take new ones, every once in a while and put them in there, and they'd be like, "You got anything new?" And yeah, I brought that box. So
Yep.
it was good. We'll miss it, but at the same time, we are glad to have our time back.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I've sold on eBay too. I sold Spider-Man dice 129 with the Punisher for $1,300, and that's because it wasn't graded or anything. Sometimes it could get more than that.
Yeah,
but that was good. So this.
And all the numbers in his little black book are numbers of his doctors.
Well, they must be pretty hot, Bill. You got some hot doctors.
Black book.
Oh, in his black book. This is honestly, I wasn't
interesting.
I wasn't really thinking this was going to be all that great, but I'm actually kind of impressed. It's
and the
pretty
sweetest is it the last store that we got that at where the Kelsey.
Yes.
And
they're
sweet little girls.
Yes. Watch the videos.
Sweet young ladies.
Guys, we had a really good time going down to deep Southwest Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who don't know, that means it's not West Virginia, it's Southwest Virginia.
Yes.
Now, if it's West Virginia, they just say South West Virginia. But in Virginia, they say Southern West Virginia. But in Virginia, Southwest means you're going down there towards Dickinson, Russell, Lee County, way down in that tip. So look that up. And St. Paul's down on that way.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, that Western Front Hotel was so cool. If you haven't watched that video, you got to watch that video.
It was very kind of bougie.
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't have expected it. It was like
so cool.
Western bougie. So had a really good time. It was so relaxing, quiet, and just fun to get out. It was a beautiful weekend, and we have been dying because it's just we haven't had a lot of terrible bad weather this winter. I mean, not like some, but I'm just so over winter, and it was just nice to get away.
Yeah.
And then we went to the interstate, the Breaks Interstate Park.
Yes, that was awesome.
And that is a really cool place. They call that the mini Grand Canyon of the South.
Mm-hmm.
And beautiful there.
And Bill says, no, I'm just old. Bill, let me tell you something. I don't think anybody knows you thinks you're old. I think they think you're the kindest, one of the most funniest guys.
Yes.
And most generous people.
Generous.
Just great. And old is
social.
Everybody tells me, I say I'm old, and they're like, old is just a number.
That's right.
So, I could be gone tomorrow and Bill will be around for 20 more years. So stay young, my friend. Don't let the old man in, right?
That's right. And I said, no, Bill, you're well seasoned.
Yes. That's a good way.
We're sorry we missed you too, Amy, but we'll have to get together.
I think JR might have Superman #1. He's got a lot of comp. JR, like John Rear, the Vegas Tips and Tricks. Dang.
Oh, wow.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start selling those on eBay.
Of course,
to make our
JR's old enough
trips.
to have that because he would have been like 40 then. DR, I do have a copy of Superman #1 in black and white. And Steve said there were great videos and a live. Yeah, that was fun. Like at the end of when we did the review of the burger place, the what's the name of it, Tina?
Sugar Plum.
Sugar Plum.
I have to tell him every time.
It's hard for me to say Sugar Plum. But anyway, so after we ate there, then we drove up and we went up and then to High Knob Road, which was a lot of Bigfoot sightings up there. But it was closed. They closed the National Forest Road. So I'm like, daggone it. So we drove around. We were going to go up the mountainside. And so we headed up that way and we had the live stream going, and that was fun. Our first perpendicular vertical. Yeah, but not perpendicular.
Everybody's doing the verticals. How's that working out?
We hate it too, Amy. We missed you. We'll be back sometime. And Bill's well seasoned.
You'll just have to call us up so we can.
Yes, stay young, my man. Stay young.
Do a dinner date.
Yes, and Kia-Belle says Bill is hilarious and one of my earthly angels. Love you, Bill. Yeah, everybody. Bill's got a great sense of humor. Loves to do the back and forth.
Dice said vertical sucks.
It does.
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird. Hard to get used to.
It is.
Bill Coleman, absolutely. That's how I feel. Exactly. I'm approaching 6 decades. I'm not happy. Actually, as y'all, I'm approaching my 7th decade. So I'm 63. I don't usually tell that online. Do I tell people? I don't care. I'm 63. But
age is just
it's
a
just
number.
a number. Exactly.
Ask Bill and Dr. Hamilton.
I may be gone tomorrow.
Dice.
I may not be. Who knows?
And PJ.
Yes, Vegas tips and tricks, John. That's great that John would have Superman #1. If he does, he could retire off of that.
Wow.
But the one that's the most valuable is the Action Comics, where he first appeared. It's kind of like when Spider-Man first appeared, it was in a different comic, and when Thor first appeared, it was in a different comic, and then they got their first one. He's got me about 11 years. See, Bill, I figured you maybe 65 max.
You were young.
You're young buck. Yep. I just try to keep up with Tina. She keeps me young. And Pete just said I turned 64 I turned 64
next Saturday.
That's cool.
Okay.
So you're getting
got a
up there.
birthday coming up.
Guys, the Yellowstone, I got to score that. That was actually really good.
Yes. Roasted, toasted marshmallows.
That was one of the few staves that I really like. I'm giving that a 77. It's good. I really like that. You could drink that bottle very easily.
77?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the scores tonight?
So you have Old Taylor 60, 1792 was 73, Peg Leg 93, Ezra was 82, Murray Hill 95, and Yellowstone Toasted 77.
Now, if you'd have told me that the Yellowstone would have scored higher than the 1792, I would have not believed you. But that's how it turned out. We can revisit it. Yep.
That is crazy.
Amy said, I don't care how many times I turn 29. I act like I'm 21. That is the truth. She is hilarious.
Yes. That's why we have to hang out more, Amy. You keep me young. Ronnie will be 48 on the 29th.
I'll be
happy
48.
Early birthday to PJ. We'll be celebrating PJ's birthday tomorrow.
That's pretty cool.
And happy early birthday to Ronnie C, 48.
Yeah, it tickles. Ronnie C, I've always said, he's a great guy. I mean, really nice guy. Thanks, Ronnie, for coming in, being so supportive.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know who's quiet and doesn't say much? Scott Lungwitz.
Yes.
And also Dave and BB. They kind of like lurk in the background. They don't say too much.
And Cindy and Derek.
And Derek, Derek's asleep. I'll guarantee.
He done took a couple sips of some bourbon and he done went to bed. What's he doing, Cindy? I don't know if they're still there.
Yeah,
they probably had dinner or something.
Yeah. And
Ronnie is just a baby.
Ronnie is a baby. 48 years old. He's just a
Ronnie,
youngster.
You're the baby of the group. No,
Scott, I'm back.
Is.
I had to run upstairs. Okay.
We were just talking about you,
dang,
Scott.
and it's like I missed meeting Scott twice.
I know. I'm so
one. I got pissed and went home because of the way the guys.
Upset about that.
Well, it wasn't just that I was upset, but actually they took $300 from me that I had insurance to pay for that. Road hazard warranty. Mm-hmm. And it cost me 2 nights on the road.
They screwed him.
So I had to kind of like, things were tight. So I had to budget myself to get home. I'm like, well, shit, I just got to go home. And I did. And I hated that, but that's the way things work. Yeah, Scott and Christy are great. We did get to meet them like briefly at Keno's wedding, right?
Yeah.
But didn't really get to sit and talk with them too much. But there's a lot of people there.
I know. We were actually we had plans to hang out. Of course, they didn't end up getting to go to Granny Fest, and we made it after Granny Fest.
I know. Yeah, because that was when
so we missed
Samuel was born.
Yes, little Samuel. Oh gosh, let me see. Should I go out of this and show them a picture? I'm going to.
No, you shouldn't.
Shoot.
If you're wondering who the baby is, that's in
any of the
I've just
videos.
put a little clip. I've snuck it in on the end. If you missed it, man, you just missed it.
He is.
But you got to watch to the end because you never know what's going to happen on my video.
He is oh my gosh.
Sweet.
The sweetest,
smiliest
most
thing.
handsome feller ever. He is just, oh gosh, I can't.
Yes, for sure, Scott. Yeah, because I want to come up to Iowa and do a bourbon hunt because you told me and go to that distillery. Was it Cody Road or something like that? Yeah. Whatever the distillery that is. All right, honey, we got to get off
Ronnie
here.
Said, hope you can make it to Granny Fest 24. We're hoping so.
Yeah, it'll probably be 25, but we'll see.
Just all depends on the budget.
Yeah. Well, now Bill keeps donating like he does. We'll get the Granny. We just go next week. But
yes, that would be fun,
Bill.
Scott.
I'm not saying anything because I appreciate it so much.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again, Kia-Belle, Dr. Hamilton, Bill Coleman,
everybody
for the Cash Apps. That's
all
awesome.
And also, guys, you want to support us? Get these cool T-shirts. Tina's got the same one on. The link's in the
Frontiersman merch.
The link should be right underneath the video. And those are cool shirts. That's the Frontiersman Bourbon Bar. And maybe Derek can help me put one of those out, one of those bourbon bars. I'll put it in Tonopah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Amy's only quiet when she sleeps, and then she's not quiet because she's pretty sure she snores. Always going.
Yeah,
That's a true sign.
And Bill, you're right. We love Bill. But guys,
Yes, and don't forget to like the video.
Yeah, and if
before
you
leave.
have time, go back after we finish, leave a comment,
Yes.
and just say, "Hey, enjoyed it," whatever.
Let us know what you thought.
And then a lot of people don't realize commenting on videos really means a lot. So if you watch one of my videos, I know there's a lot of people that just watch and they'll hit the thumbs up, but making a comment really makes a lot. Even if you say, this thing sucked, actually that helps.
It does.
Because you're getting engagement.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I appreciate all of y'all. This was fun. We tried way too many bottles. And
now we got to get some sleep before
yes.
PJ gets here and wakes us up.
Yeah. But thanks for coming in. Been a lot of fun.
Yes, it has.
Thanks for all you do to support us. All the YouTubers, 16 of them. I'd go through all of them. But I can't because I'll leave somebody out. But we love them all. Yep. And usually Shakey's is more involved. He must have been busy night. Yeah. Shakey's reviews. Thanks for coming in. Usually he was in here earlier and he may have had to leave. And we all understand. Some people come in and then they have to leave. We understand. Because I do that too.
John and Scott, Kia-Belle.
Yeah, I'm always doing something. But have a great night. Good Sunday. We'll see PJ tomorrow. We love you guys and always keep it squatchy.
Night.